Hi guys, it's Gavin here. I thought I would do a quick Champions League preview for the game against Atletico Bilbao or Athletic Club. Obviously, they host Arsenal in the first game of the Champions League this season. And we've already played Athletic Bilbao so far, and we beat them 3-0. And I know people are going to say that's pre-season. And you know what? I agree, it is pre-season. But Athletic Bilbao have also failed to pick up any points in their last two home games. And I just see us doing exactly what we've done against Nottingham Forest. Possibly the first 25 minutes, feeling out process, bit of an edgy start, and then we'll just build into the game. I believe they don't have Nico Williams. I believe he's injured. And that is really their own real threat, I believe. I don't believe they've got any other firepower apart from them. Well, apart from him. Inaki Williams, he isn't as good as what he was years ago. And then having a look at this squad, it's the other good player they have is their goalkeeper, Simon. He's decent, but I just think, to be honest, I think Arsenal just. I don't think they'll absolutely railroad them into like a 4-0, 5-0 game. It'll probably be 2-0, at most 3-0. As I say, I just don't see Athletic Bilbao doing anything at Arsenal. I don't see them doing anything special, anything that's going to cause any worries for our defence. And you know what? Speaking about defence, I'm just going to say this is my 11, starting 11 I want to start. Do I think they'll probably start this way? No, but it might not be too far off. So in goals, I have put Raya. I would like to see Kepa have a go, but I think the Champions League first game, play Raya. He's just played his 100th game, never clean sheet. It's his birthday today, I believe. Play him tomorrow, because I am doing this Monday night. Back four, I think Ben White, if he's fit, should start. I think it should be a centre-back pairing of Mosquera and Hincapie. I think that would be a phenomenal showing if, one, Hincapie is up to speed, and two, if them two can be a cohesion pair. Because let's be honest, either Saliba or Gabriel, well, we just had Saliba get injured. One of them is going to get injured later on in the season. It's inevitable. History tells you that. And then left back, I have put Carl Fiore. I genuinely just don't think Lewis Skelly is probably up to speed just yet. I think Carl Fiore has been phenomenal from the start at Manchester United to Nottingham Forest. He's not put a foot wrong. He has played phenomenal. I've then put Merino and Declan Rice. As far as I'm aware, Christian Norgard's still injured, so he doesn't play. Rice only played, about 20 minutes against Nottingham Forest, so he should be fit. Merino, he's playing phenomenal for Spain, and I don't see why he shouldn't be kept out here. Give Zubamendi a quick rest, just him back in time for Man City, because that is a big game. And then I put Wanyeri, central attacking midfielder. Jenny just don't know what he has to do to get a start, if I'm being totally honest. And I think this game, it'll show he definitely should start. If he doesn't, and he plays Odegaard, I will be very, very shocked. And it just shows he will have no confidence in Wanyeri in the middle. And if that is the case, we should have sent Wanyeri on loan then, because I don't want him wasting his talent on the bench or coming on every game in the last 10 minutes, which is a shame for him. He's an up-and-comer. He's been phenomenal so far. He's the one that's providing the excitement in the middle of the park, not Odegaard. And then I think it'll be the same front three as we saw the weekend. Noni Madueke on the right, Eberici Eze on the left, and Victor Gyökeres up front. That's how I see it playing out. I think Eze, I think it's a possibility he might not play, or if he does, he might play in the centre and put the likes of Martinelli or Trossard on the left. But I don't want that. I want Eze to play that left-sided attacking midfielder, the role he played against Nottingham Forest, because he was so good. He got the assist. Gyökeres got the goal. And I believe they two can link up and get another goal and assist pairing against Athletic Bilbao. I really do. I think will just be too much to handle. I don't see, as I say, I don't see Athletic Bilbao doing anything. I really don't. I think we'll camp in there in Athletic Bilbao's half. I think the only way Athletic Bilbao scores a goal is on the counter attack. I generally just don't see them scoring or being in our half that often. I really don't. Um, but again, Saliba might be back. I think there's that injury boost, if you will. I would rather start Hincapié, see how he's doing. He was good for Bayer Leverkusen. You know what I mean? He got to a European final with Bayer Leverkusen, and he was one of the parts, the special parts in that team. And we have now got him at the Emirates. Well, obviously it's away in Spain, but we have got him in the squad. Just chuck him in, see how it goes. I think him and Mosquera are a great partnership, and if that does work, it's even exciting for cup runs, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, because we don't need to then waste Saliba and Gabriel in games where they don't need to be played. Where in the previous seasons they have been played when they could have so easily been rested. Look at Saliba when we're so many points ahead of City. He went and got injured, and I know what people say. It's because of him getting injured we didn't win the league. Well, you know what? If we had the likes of a Hincapié or even a Mosquera, uh, a player that came in and has been so confident, so solid. That is the word you want to use for your centre backs. One, confidence, and two, solid. Mosquera has been both. He has been both. Um, I genuinely think as well, Carl Fiore. I genuinely think Carl Fiore is going to be so hard to not play left back this year. If he can stay fit, he's going to be so special down that left side. Him and Eze linking up. Even putting Rice in there because Zubamendi will predominantly play on the right hand side. But it's just so exciting. That squad I mentioned is so exciting and they can score goals. Eze being the creator, Gyökeres scoring it, Noni Madueke causing absolute chaos down the right wing. Even when Yeri in the centre, picking the head up, going forward, driving forward. Will Odegaard do that? Possibly not. I think we will win 2-0. I only say 2-0 because I believe Athletic Bilbao, even though they haven't won at home, they have kept the opposing side to a 1-0 victory. Arsenal sometimes can have so many chances but not tuck it away. But that is why we have got Victor Gyökeres to tuck those chances away. So it'll be very telling to know and to see if that squad works. If it does, you have your cup squad then. You generally do. You don't need to waste Saliba and Gabriel. You don't need to waste Timber, where all three of them can pick up injuries. Predominantly Timber. He seems to just pick up injuries willy-nilly. Zubamendi, he's played every minute so far. He needs to have a bit of a rest. Noni Madueke, he's full of confidence, absolutely full of confidence, and I see him just terrorising that fullback. The only way Noni Madueke doesn't is if he tries to get too skillful and too boastful and in his own head and tries to absolutely skill everybody, which isn't going to happen. He needs to just do exactly what he's been doing for England, do what he done at the weekend against Forest, and he will have a phenomenal game. Um, I genuinely think Arsenal can go far in the Champions League. I think we will definitely get to the quarters. I think that is a given. And you should never say that in the Champions League. You should never say that. But I genuinely do. With the squad we have got, if we had this squad last year, could we have beaten PSG? Quite possibly. But PSG were a well-oiled machine when we played them in the semi-finals, so you have to give them that. However, I genuinely think we can get to the semi-finals and hopefully go one step further. Will it happen? Nobody knows. But this first game will tell you how we will set up in the Champions League and if we will be successful in it. I believe we will win tomorrow 2-0 and we will win at least six. At least five actually. We'll win at least five of our Champions League group stage games to progress into the knockouts. No playoff, straight through like we did last season. And We're possibly second favourites to win it. I didn't say it, it's what I've been told. But it's hard to disagree. But yeah, that's my preview. If you like it, comment. If you don't, comment. Is what it is. I'm happy to have either side of the arguments here. If it's for, happy. If it's against, happy still. But I will be doing a review of the game against Athletic Bilbao. So hopefully, I did predict what would happen against Nottingham Forest. So hopefully, I predict what happens against Bilbao, and you will see me with a massive grin on my face on Tuesday night. But I'll see you guys in the next video.